FitMC. What's going on, everybody? It's FitMC, and I'm going to tell you today how I was able to crash 2b2t.org. Now, this actually happened last month, but I'm finally letting you in on the secret of how we were able to do it. Now, before I get started, some of you have been wondering, Fit, where have the 2b2t videos and streams been? Why has it been a whole month since you last uploaded 2b2t? And well, I'll explain that at the end of the video. But for now, allow me to introduce you to our method. It requires no redstone, no fancy schmancy math or exploits required. It's actually hilariously simple. But there's really no damage in me telling you this because 1, it requires a ton of resources to pull off. 2, it's a dupe sink. It requires a ton of materials for a one-time use only. And 3, it really only takes down the server for about 10 minutes. And that's it. So there's really no harm in letting this one get out because anyone can do it, and the majority of the player base doesn't have the resources to actually pull this off. Now, we accidentally discovered this exploit last month when we blew up Viper Base. Allow me to rewind a little bit, and I'll tell you how things really went down. You might notice in the original video that we uploaded of us griefing Viper Base, it goes from us laying the TNT to all of a sudden it's all blowing up. But this did not happen instantly. I edited that part out. There was actually an 11-minute delay from the time that we lit the TNT until the time that it actually blew up. At first we freaked out because we thought, oh no, if this TNT's not blowing up, are we gonna have to mine this thing up block by block? This giant butt plug's gonna take forever to destroy by hand. But luckily, eventually it did blow up. For some reason, the server had to take the time to calculate out this giant TNT explosion. We used thousands of blocks of TNT. In the process of the server taking the time to actually calculate this thing, the TPS completely tanked. And at one point, people thought we were using a lag machine, but it actually brought the TPS to about 0. We effectively crashed 2b2t.org, made it unplayable. People in chat were actually complaining about, hey, who turned on this lag machine? But it wasn't. It was just us laying TNT and then lighting it. I'm not sure why there's this huge 11-minute delay for us blowing up Viper. I think it has to do with probably paper spigot, I would guess, or some kind of plugin that prevents TNT from being used like constantly. Who knows? Like I said, I am not the most technical Minecraft player out there. I'm a simple guy. I mine blocks and I build them. That's it. So I really don't know why we had this huge crash suddenly when trying to blow up the TNT, but it happened. We used the power of editing magic to make it seem like it was instant, but that was the longest 11 minutes of our lives. Let me tell ya. I don't even want to think about what someone could do if they lit a bunch of TNT at once and then also activated a lag machine. There's just so many ways to crash this thing. I mean, 2b2t, think about it, it's almost 8 years old at this point. It's been through so much pain and suffering. How much more can it take? How much more can this server suffer at our hands, the players? I don't even want to think about it. Ugh. But anyway, that's a really easy way to take down the TPS to about zero, is just light off thousands of TNT at the same time. Like I said, there's really very few scenarios where you're going to just do that randomly. It usually happens during a grief. We just happened to be griefing a base and we discovered it. You know, this is how science works. But that's my story about how we crashed 2B2T. Now, to get on to the subject of Fit, why haven't you been uploading that much 2B2T recently? And let me explain why. Recently, Taragadude came out and said that he is no longer planning to make 2B2T content or Minecraft in general. What this means is that I'm the last significant YouTuber to still be making 2B2T content. Now, it's no surprise that the 2B2T ship has sailed on YouTube. No one cares about this server anymore, not like they used to. A lot of my fans have been like, Fit, why still play it then? Why still upload it? And the answer is, because at the end of the day, you gotta remember, I'm still a 2B2T player at heart. This is the server I made my legacy on. It's the server I'm gonna continue to play on until I've got no more stories to tell. With 1.13 on the horizon, there's a lot that's going to change the server. As soon as 1.13 hits, you can guarantee I'm on the quest for my trident. I will take this weapon for myself. And boy, is it going to be fun to use. New water mechanics are going to make Spawn a literal ocean. All the more reason to whip out that handy trident. And I say, let Spawn be covered in ocean. Let it be covered by the sea. The old ruins of the war, let them be washed away. Kinorana showed me a post that he made recently, and I realized something. The Camping Rusher, Mr. Mitch, Taragadude, and myself, and a few others, were the only people that ever faced Anarchy Minecraft, and won. We won 2B2T. Rusher used our conflict to push himself to become a 1 million subscriber YouTuber. 2B2T gave Mr. Mitch the best summer he's ever had on YouTube. Taragadude became an independent YouTube star in his own right. And myself, I was handed an opportunity that countless aspiring YouTubers could only dream of. Playing 2B2T has allowed me to live the dream, traveling all over the world, meeting new friends, and improving the quality of my life. Am I quitting 2B2T? The answer is, not yet. One day, whether it's a month from now or 20 years from now, 2B2T will eventually die. And when it does, I can smile knowing that the time that I spent on this server was worth it and not wasted. Whether you just joined my journey or you've been here since day one, I want to say thank you, the audience. Without you, my YouTube success and my conquest of anarchy would not have been possible. So thank you very much. Alright, that pretty much wraps it up, everyone. Until next time, we'll see ya.